guys, this is 2016 Mr. Olympia. I'm here with Artemus
Dolgin.
Absolutely, man. The golden boy, the Mr. Aesthetic, man.
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming by to our booth. Thank you so much for this interview. I'm finally getting some recognition I deserve, and I really guys appreciate that. Thank you.
You definitely deserve the recognition. First, I want to congratulate you on the booth. Looks awesome. Clothing is amazing, and just tell us about it.
You know what? I put all my heart and soul into this, and this definitely stands out from the rest of the expo, I guess, because I mean it's a very unique design, and what I'm bringing to the bodybuilding is very unique. It's all about old school bodybuilding. It's about art, and bodybuilding is not more artistic anymore. It's more of a science, and my approach is very artistic, and everything I do is art. And this clothing that you see right here is not just clothing. It represents my vision, the vision of the old school legends that we do the clothing line for. So I'm very, very happy, and I'm blessed to be able to do this and to get the appreciation and the support from so many people.
Absolutely, you have great champions out here with you. Tell us a little about it.
About whom? One more time.
About the guys you brought. You brought some legends here.
You know what? I started with Tom Platz. It was very hard to put together because these people are legends and they're older, and it's really hard to deal with them. Especially I'm a young kid, so I was able to get a deal with Tom Platz, and then we went to Danny Padilla and Samir Benoot. Now I work with Robbie Robinson. I'm working on the line for Serge Nebreg, who passed away. Mike Mensner. I have a big vision for this, and I feel like their legacy is going to live on with this clothing and this brand. And people who just come into bodybuilding, they're able to be inspired by the physique that is healthy, that is achievable, the physique that's beautiful. And we can take it more into the public and make it mainstream, because bodybuilding has a really bad stigma today.
Absolutely.
So I'm very happy about having these guys in here. And you know what? We had a huge line, and turnout is great. A lot of people walked away here with positive energy instead of a box of supplements. I think that means a lot more for them.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, what do you think? Such a good thing for bodybuilding, because it's not only about size and mass and just being as big as possible, but about symmetry, proportion, being healthy, and so on. Right?
Absolutely. And aside from the physique, these guys, they had a charisma, they had a personality, and you get the motivation from these people, not just to go into bodybuilding, lift weights, but just to live your life positively and do whatever you like, and do it with passion. That's what the message that this brand has.
Awesome. Listen, you got to tell us quickly about your training. How do you train to look like that? What's your, what do you do?
I have a more of artistic approach. It's not about just lifting the weight from point A to point Z. It's about feeling the contraction, feeling your body, and being connected with your muscle while you're training. You have to be aware of what's going on with you. And when you train, you look in the mirror and you see what you got to work more, how your physique flows. Posing has a huge part. It's a huge part of bodybuilding that's overlooked. People usually pose right before they go on stage. Yet posing has to be a part of your routine and training every single day. This is how you develop an artistic body that flows. That's how you develop the symmetry. And of course you have to be intelligent, because to get big is easy. Anybody can get big. To build a very proportional, symmetrical, aesthetic physique, you have to be intelligent, and you have to understand your body, you have to understand your angles, and you have to be an artist at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And one more question. When we'll see you on the stage?
Next year. For me, I really want to compete. I'm dying to compete. I'm a very competitive person, but I competed before, and I kind of learned what the sport is all about. Politics, unfortunately, is a huge part of the sport, and I don't like to deal with it. So this brand, it just came around and it took over. Social media is a lot more powerful than any federation up there. Social media is a very powerful platform, and I can make impact on the sport without going on stage. And in the past year, I was able to do that. I was able to bring all this thing back into the light. Now everybody's talking about old school bodybuilding. And if I was competing, I wouldn't be able to do it, because when you're in the prep, you can't really do anything else. You have to be 24 hours engaged in the craft. And that's what I did instead. I built this brand, and it's finally taking off. And I guess next year we're going to go to Europe, and I would like to start competing again. It will actually bring a lot more awareness to this brand once I go back on stage.
Awesome. And you know what? With the addition of the new,
the classic division,
physique, right?
it's you know what? I'm very happy that Danny Haster won today. He has a very classic physique, and it's a great start for the sport. I'm very happy for him. He's a very close friend of mine. He's in his late 40s, and he won Mr. Olympia today. It was like a little statue on stage. It was pretty awesome to watch.
Awesome. Listen, we wish you all the best with everything you do. It's awesome, and we'll see you later, man.
Thank you so much for approaching me and doing this interview. I wish you all the best, and I wish you a lot of positivity and success in whatever you do.